Hello everyone, Laura Talks is back. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and press the bell button. So today we're going to continue Thursday's topic about the children. Why my child does not want to go to school and is a part to bullying. So bullying can happen in any school, doesn't matter the country, the area, or the social status, age, just very common, and it happens more often than we can imagine. Then your child uh, is stating to you that is bullying, or you're just seeing that is something happening at school. Just sit with them and talk about it, trying to find out all the information and pick all the small details about it. So I'm just going to give you some pointers what might happen at school. So the bullying could be a very, very subtle thing. So maybe it's just a certain phrase your child hears all the time from a particular person. They might just whisper to them and nobody's aware about it, not even other friends or the adults. And that phrase is quite hurtful and it makes your child really, really upset. The same phrase wouldn't affect every child at all, but for your child in particular, it's really painful and affects emotionally. And that's what bully wants to do. They want to get that reaction out of your child. They want to see that they made a negative impact. And that's why they're continuing and doing that, because they just enjoy that process. And I know it's not a very nice thing to say, but that's a reality. Also, it could be a particular group of children. Sometimes it's not maybe one bully gathers a group of the teenagers or group of the children, and he spreads the rumors, and then they all pester your child together, saying certain things or calling names or talking about the clothing or talking about bag and particular things. Maybe your child's shoes are not extremely new, but they still very good, but they will just make a joke out of that about them. And it's just to make your child really uncomfortable. Rather, they will talk about their social status, saying, oh, your family's coming from here, and making really uncomfortable for a child and feeling, oh, yes, I am worthless, I'm useless. And that is not very nice situation your child is put in. Also, the bullying could be quite physical. Maybe someone is constantly pushing your child, and or even several children, usually in playtimes, or even if they go into classroom and they just constantly would nudge your child in very rude and uncomfortable manner, and they would make a facial expression showing to your boy or girl, or I'm just doing that on a purpose just to annoy you. Maybe somebody just will be taking money from your child. Maybe they bring top money to school and they just will make them give it to them, or any stationery and things like that. So it's lots of different things can happen. And because it's happening on a regular basis, that way it becomes a bullying. So when you get a full story about your child, what's happened, I would suggest put it on writing straight away and write to school. Write first to the class teacher, even if you ask her to see her verbally to meet up and talk about it. I would say follow up that with an email, so you have a record that you actually spoke to someone about it if the issue is not solved. So talk to the class teacher about it, but also ask what is going to happen, how are you going to support my child? What steps will you be taking? And you would want will be supported in that stage. And also you want to hear what's going to happen with the bully. Maybe they won't be able to give you full details, but what you don't want to happen, then the bully will come back to your child after 3 months or 6 months period. Or maybe the same bully is going to start bullying somebody else. So you want that to stop. So you want something to be done properly, not just that bully will be asked to stay away from your child, or your child will be asked, oh, stay away from the bully. But you can't stay away from the bully. The bully might start targeting you in different places and areas where you're on your own, and they will still try and get that impact and negative impact on your child. Now, if you see the issue hasn't been dealt with, don't wait, just give 2 weeks or even a week period, and then you see it's still happening, so it hasn't been solved. Write a letter straight away to the head of the school, and or the year coordinator, other senior member, and ask them why it hasn't been dealt and that you're not happy. And if it won't be dealt with, you ask for official meeting, the steps and everything. And if that's not going to be dealt, you just tell them that you're going to write to governors. And then straight away you will form the Ofsted regards the issue as well, because you want things to be sorted. And it's not just about your child, that could happen to other children as well. So it's actually your duty as a parent to protect other children. If your child is not feeling safe at school and is constantly bullied, no learning can take place, and is going to affect your child mentally and emotionally and even physically, because they can start getting ill. And that's actually very often occurrence. And if you see you've done all those steps and still nothing happened, and you can see that school is not working for a child, as a last resort would be looking at a different schools where to take your child elsewhere. Might be that particular school, it just doesn't work for your child at all, and it's just not working. And the echoes the school represents is just not working with your child, and you want a different learning environment where it's more nurturing and more caring. That is a last resort, but it's something as well to think about. So good luck in your journey, and see you next time. Bye bye.